up guys, and welcome back to another video. So like I say in all these types of videos, if you guys don't know and you're new or you're not subscribed, which if you're not, hit that button because I post every Saturday. But if you're not and you don't know, I have something called Tourette's syndrome. Some people know what it is, some people don't. It is not, I don't know if it's super common. I know it's not common around where I live because I don't know that many people that have it. But it is something that you cannot control doing. It's like a mental thing where you feel like you have to do something because it's triggered by like someone else is doing it. It could be triggered by someone talking about it. It could be triggered by, literally, it depends on the person. It could be anything. That's just, those two are some of the things that help trigger me. But this video is on Tourette's in school because obviously if you guys have Tourette's syndrome, it is a lot different to have Tourette's in school than obviously just to be around in public even, because you go there every day, you see some of the same people every day, and if they don't know, they can be judgmental. Like I go to a smaller school, so I know a lot of people in my grade and they all pretty much know about me, so it's not as bad as where I live. But I've seen other people who have it, or heard stories of other people who have it, who've had a really hard time in school with their Tourette's because of bullying, because of people judging them, because even teachers not understanding and them getting in trouble for a reason that I can't even fathom. It can be really difficult to have Tourette's in school, and there actually have been some things I've experienced, so I want to share them with you guys. I have not been in a way bullied at school for my Tourette's syndrome. There has been times where I've been made fun of behind my back that I've heard from other people, or someone was like mimicking it and laughing at it. But this was a lot earlier on when I was like in middle school. So in our school, it is a middle school and a high school combined. When I was in middle school, I still walked around a lot in the high school because I had classes down there and my lockers were down there. So I ran into a lot of high schoolers sometimes, and there's this one time I remember, it was like basketball practice, and we were going to practice in this old gym, and it was over by the high school, and these people came walking down the hallway. I was coughing and ticking while I was about to go into practice, and they're like walking down the hallway and they're like laughing at it and mimicking it, and it was just being kind of a really annoying thing that was obviously not needed. But the thing that really like was awesome that happened is that my friends like stood up for me and told them to like stop, and tried to explain why I was doing it and how it was really rude of them. And I always remember that story because I thought it was really cool how my friends were stood up for me and helped with that situation. But I know that some people have a situation similar where people can be making fun of them or bullying them, and they don't have someone to really stand up for them. And I encourage you guys, if you ever see someone that's being like for any reason, it doesn't matter, it could be Tourette's or literally any reason, if you see that going on, please stop it, because I know that in bigger schools it's more of a problem and some people will just stand by and watch it happen. If you see someone that has Tourette's and you know they have Tourette's and they're getting bullied, please stand up for them, because it sucks. And people really need someone that can stand up for them and be good friends to them. But I just want to tell you some different things that can happen while you're in school doing Tourette's. One is, that's definitely happened to me many times, is that when there's a substitute and I start ticking and they have no idea that I have Tourette's syndrome because they weren't aware or something, they like are super confused. Like I've had so many people be like, "Are you sick? Are you okay? Like, why are you coughing so loud?" Like they didn't say that, but like they were saying like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just have Tourette's syndrome." And then there's been people like, "Do you need to go get a drink?" I get asked. I can't tell you. If I had a dime for every single time someone asked me if I needed to go get a drink, I would have a lot of dimes. Because it happens a lot. And it makes sense because I have a coughing and clearing my throat tic, which sounds like I probably need a drink. But honestly, I think my throat is like becoming immune to coughing and clearing my throat, because I can get sore throat, but it happens after like a week of coughing, and that doesn't happen that much very often anymore. So I used to lose my voice, but I think my throat is growing immune to this by now. Another thing that happens even is that even my teachers don't know that I have Tourette's syndrome. And like at the beginning of the year, I'll have to like tell them because they weren't informed or something, and they're really confused of why I'm coughing. Like in ceremonies or stuff like that, for some reason my tics is always set off when I have to be like quiet, or I feel like I have to like, I don't know what the word is. I feel like I have to not tick. It's like, it's the weirdest thing. Like you're going into like a ceremony and it's quiet. You know you have to be quiet. And my first instinct to think of is like, oh, I can't tick. Like, if I'm in a quiet situation, like, hold it in, try not to tick, because everyone else will be like super quiet and I'll stand out a bunch and I don't want anyone to look at me. But that's like my first thought, and I can't even help thinking that. And it sets off my tics just going to anywhere that I know I have to be quiet. And I can't help but thinking, okay, don't tick, because it's my first instinct. I mean, I've had it for like over 10 years and like I'm just used to it by now. I use my phone so I can distract myself, because distracting myself is the #1 thing that helps me get rid of my tics. Like talking to someone, using a fidget spinner, like legit, look at these. Do you see all of these fidget spinners galore? I should just start a collection, guys, because I already have many fidget spinners and like a Ninja Star one, and then I got this blue one. Yeah, there's a lot. But like, if you guys are looking for things that can help you stop your tics, and they're any similar to mine, so similar to mine would be like, I have a bunch. So it'd be like, I have eye rolling, I have coughing, clearing my throat, I do this like breathe thing, I can't explain it, I don't really know what it is. I do this thing with my mouth where I like I don't even know. You guys know if you have Tourette's, you can, like, if you only have one, that's good. If I have many, but they're all small, so I don't know how it's completely different. I know that some people can have like really big ones. I don't know if they have many big ones. My biggest one is probably like my breathing one or my eye tic. To me, in my opinion, those are my biggest ones. Other people might think that coughing and clearing my throat are my biggest tics, but honestly those have gone down over the years. And now my breathing one and my eye roll one is the one I do the most, because it's the most noticeable to me. Like, I can notice when I do my eye rolling thing, because sometimes it can go off or be triggered when I do something. Like, anything that can distract you from the tics, like I said, the fidget spinners, the phone, those fidget cubes, I've never tried them, but they're meant for the same reason. I even saw like a fidget octagon. Like, what the heck? If you guys have a different way that helps get rid of your tics, like distracts you, comment down below so everyone else on this video that's watching it can see it, that I can see it. Go comment down below right now if you have any ways that like help you distract your tics, or say if you have the similar ones that I do. Just comment down below so I can read your guys' comments. Or if you want, you can just get a dog. Dogs are very distracting, right? That's all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Like I said, not just that, you can also comment down below if you have a story that you want to tell me about Tourette's, if you just want to talk to me about Tourette's syndrome, literally anything, guys. I will answer your comment. If you have any questions, I don't know like everything, obviously, because I'm not like a professional, but I can maybe answer some questions, because I have had it for a decently long amount of time. So just comment down below. Also, if you like these videos and the other of my videos, please subscribe. I post every Saturday. Don't forget to check out my last video. It'll be in the end card, or it'll also be in my description below. Check out my other social medias, be Instagram, Musical.ly, and Twitter, and down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all next week.